out of one and possibly a guy more like our opponent. Because Spence, he is a good puncher. He hits hard. He's flat-footed though, and I think Manny's in and out motion can give him a lot of trouble. And I'm working on that quite a bit, his footwork and so forth. And and his endurance is great, and he's still there. And we will box today, and we'll go 8 rounds, and hopefully every sparring session from here on in gets better and better, because we're maybe a little bit off track right now because of the style of the sparring partners that I hired. I think I hired one good guy and one okay guy.
Okay. Is there anything about Spence's...
So check this out, y'all. So as this fight going closer, man, we're about 29 days away. Tomorrow we'll be 28 days away. I've been noticing some things from both camps, from the Manny Pacquiao camp and the Errol Spence camp. But first of all, before I even get into this, shout out to the Morning Combat, because this is his interview that I'm taking this clip from. So shout out to him for doing this interview, man. Y'all go watch this interview if y'all ever get a chance to. So listen, let me smash the like button. I really already hit the like button, but this is my laptop. This is my laptop. I watched it on my phone earlier. But yeah, and as y'all come into the video, please smash that thumbs up button, smash that like button to support the channel, and subscribe to the channel if you ain't subscribed already. But yeah, man, I've been noticing some things about both camps, man. One thing, what I've been noticing about Manny Pacquiao, his camp, and Freddie Roach, is that as you just heard from Freddie Roach, they working on, a lot of in and out movement and speed and just being sharp and things like that. I think they really forming a game plan around the Errol Spence versus Shawn Porter fight, because if you watch the Errol Spence versus Shawn Porter fight, right, you can tell that the in and out movement of Shawn Porter was throwing off what Errol Spence was doing, but at the same time, Errol Spence had a different game plan himself out of the normal what he usually does. So I'm not sure if taking away from that is their best idea, but hey, it's their game plan, so it is what it is. Like I said, they been another thing I noticed is what Freddie Roach was talking about in this interview is how Manny Pacquiao been running a lot of mountains and shit, and he don't really like that. He want Manny Pacquiao to do more sparring. He want Manny Pacquiao to do more sparring so he can be more sharper and things like that. But I believe the reason Manny Pacquiao doing all that mountain running and shit, well, I'm sure he always does that shit anyway, but one of the reasons I feel like he doing that, he going extra hard on that, is because we all know that Errol Spence stamina is very good. You know what I'm saying? His stamina is very good, man, and he comes in the ring with a lot of energy. You know what I'm saying? He pretty much got a lot of energy throughout the whole fight, and Manny Pacquiao usually fades in the second half of the fight. So I'm sure that's why Manny Pacquiao want to focus on this, so he makes sure he doesn't just get fucking washed in the second half of the fight. So that's one of the things. And they also been working on Manny Pacquiao starting out fast. You know what I'm saying? They want Manny Pacquiao to start off fast, so that way they can try to hurt Errol Spence early. You know what I'm saying? To use that to hope to keep Errol Spence off of them, or try to stop and test Errol Spence's chin early. You know what I'm saying? Similar to how they did Keith Thurman. They dropped Keith Thurman in the first round. You know what I'm saying? And that's some of the things I've been seeing from Manny Pacquiao camp. Let's play a little bit more.
This game that scares you specifically?
No, not really. I think Thurman is better than Spence, to be honest with you.
First of all, He don't believe that. Crazy how he said to be honest with you after saying that statement, but he was actually lying through his teeth. But it is what it is. He don't believe that shit, man. Nobody can watch Keith Thurman fight. I don't give a fuck about people. Everybody had their opinion and all, but he don't believe that shit. Nobody can watch Keith Thurman fight and then watch Errol Spence fight and be like, man, Keith Thurman better than him. Man, is you out your motherfucking mind, man. But that's another video. But
whoa, why would you say that?
I watched tape on those guys. I studied them. I know both those guys very, very well. And overall, I just think he's a better fighter. And I told Manny, I said, go put this guy out on his ass in the first round, and your momentum will head your way. And so,
good luck with that shit. But this what I'm gonna say about one. It was a sparring clip that came out today. Errol Spence. I'm not sure if it's still there or not. Maybe Errol Spence and them wanting PBC to take that shit down because they don't want nobody seeing shit in their camp. And Errol Spence and Derrick James and them really hate cameras and shit in their gym while they working and trying to give out inside information and shit like that. Like they don't really like that type of shit. So I'm sure they probably didn't want that shit up. That's probably why they took it down. But it was a sparring clip of Errol Spence sparring earlier today, and I pay attention to a lot of little shit. You know, so I pay attention to a lot. And one of the things I've been seeing from Errol Spence camp is, well, through that, not camp, but through that sparring clip was Errol Spence is working on head movement. You know what I'm saying? That's during that little sparring session. I know it was a sparring session, but that's like the most I ever seen Errol Spence use head movement. You know what I'm saying? In sparring or anything, that's the most I ever seen. It really kind of stood out with him using his head movement or whatever. You know, Errol Spence do a lot of pawn and shit like that, and he used his he got great defense and he used his defense in other ways. But I think he adding the head movement because how many punches Manny Pacquiao throws, because you can parry some of that shit, but some of that shit might come through. You know what I'm saying? So you want to still slip some of them motherfuckers and parry some, and because he was parrying too. So I think that's one of the things he implemented in his game plan. And another thing I seen, I just seen a bit of agility, you know what I'm saying, in that little sparring clip I seen earlier from Errol Spence, man. I see some guy on YouTube was breaking down the clip or whatever, and they was saying how Errol Spence was taking damage. Bro, Errol Spence wasn't taking no fucking damage in that sparring, bro. He wasn't taking no damage, bro. He was getting in some work. And for all the fuck we know, that was probably the fucking 15th, 16th round of that sparring. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was probably his third sparring partner, bro. Back to back. You never know with them guys because they keep shit so under wrap. So, you wouldn't know unless they tell you. But that's some of the things I think Errol Spence working on, you know what I'm saying? Along with working with Blu-ray, you know what I'm saying? He been working with Blu-ray, so I see. I listened to a Trip Boxing Talk this morning that had Blu-ray on. Black Fight Fan had Blu-ray on. And Blu-ray was talking about how strong Errol Spence is and, you know what I'm saying, how he going to be able to get stronger as the fight go on like he used to. And I was paying attention to that. So I'm like, okay. You know what I'm saying? I see what's going on. I've been putting my little 2 or 2 together and shit from the little that I can get from the little things I have been seeing out of Errol Spence camp, because it's been a very quiet camp. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that any of his other camps be very loud or something, or he shows a lot. He always pretty much have a quiet camp, but this is probably the most quietest camp I've probably seen. But yeah, so that's some of the things I've been seeing from Errol Spence. Errol Spence been working on, you know what I'm saying, head movement, agility. Wow, Manny Pacquiao been working on in and out movement. You know what I'm saying, stamina. I got a bad habit of saying that. I ain't noticed the grassroots said something about it, but Manny Pacquiao been working on stamina. You know what I'm saying? He been working on speed. You know what I'm saying? Starting off fast, because Manny Pacquiao don't usually start off fast. So, one of the things, I think that's a great game plan Manny Pacquiao can use, with the in and out movement. But one of the negatives about that is running into some shit. Errol Spence is a good counter puncher. He's an underrated counter puncher. So, I can see Manny Pacquiao running into one of them pull counters, running straight into a left hand. Errol Spence setting them up. You know what I'm saying? Because I be watching Errol Spence and he got like this little rocking motion to where it's hard to time him coming in. Like a lot of people call him basic, but it's hard to time Errol Spence, and he got good timing himself. You know what I'm saying? So this is a fucking good ass fucking fight, man. And we're gonna see the differences in a southpaw styles. I think that a lot of that shit gonna be highlighted this fight. You know what I'm saying? But one of the things I think Manny Pacquiao gonna happen to Manny Pacquiao, I just can't see Manny Pacquiao just taking so much punishment without nobody throwing the towel in, because like I said before, Manny Pacquiao don't really have the best defense. I think Errol Spence defense is actually better than Manny Pacquiao defense. Manny Pacquiao defense is his offense. You know what I'm saying? By him staying busy a lot, he doesn't have to be on defense. But the thing about Errol Spence is he very offensive too. He got a lot of offensive pressure that he put on you and mental pressure at the same time by keep going forward, by parrying your punches. That shit plays on your mental, bro, because you like, damn, I can't hit this nigga, man. It seems like on the outside looking in, like, okay, I can hit him because he right there, but bro, it's hard to hit that, man. It's hard to hit Errol Spence. You know what I'm saying? And then with him making you pay for darting in, he gonna make Manny Pacquiao pay every time with a heavy shot. So we gonna see how this shit play out, man, for Manny Pacquiao, man. Manny Pacquiao, he look good in camp, and Errol Spence looking good in camp right now too. From the little I have been seeing, that little sparring clip, and you know what I'm saying, his little highlight video he put out the other day. You know what I'm saying? Just a highlight video, but you can still see shit. The nigga in crazy shape already, bro. Manny Pacquiao look like he in crazy shape. You know what I'm saying? He running mountains and shit. They working on that in and out movement. I believe they taking a lot from the Sean Porter fight. That's the fight that they watching. You know what I'm saying? But I believe they can't count on that because Errol Spence have showed many styles, while Manny Pacquiao only showed one. You know what I'm saying? Been the same Pacquiao every fight. While Errol Spence had came out with shown different things. You know what I'm saying? So the man is still pretty unpredictable. You can't watch a fight, right? You watch the last fight, you see the Danny Garcia fight. That was fresh off the accident. We know the man won 100%. You can look at that fight, okay, is you studying that fight? I know they ain't studying that. Well, I believe they studying the Sean Porter fight, but I'm just saying, if somebody was to look at the Danny Garcia fight and go off of that, you can't go off of that shit, man. You can't go off of that, then you go off the Sean Porter fight. You can't go off that shit either, because the nigga is not going to do that shit no more. He knows Manny Pacquiao got power. He's not finna just fucking try to run through his ass without breaking him down first. You know what I'm saying? This gonna be Manny Pacquiao last fight, y'all. This is the last dance for Manny Pacquiao. And Freddie Roach mentioned it in his interview. This might be the last fight. I believe it is. Because first of all, the beating gonna be so bad, he gonna have to hang the gloves up, man. Because his wife is gonna threaten him. I'm gonna leave your motherfucking ass if you get back in that ring again after this Errol Spence beating. I'm just saying, man, that's how I see this shit. But great fight, man. More things I start seeing coming up, man. I'm gonna give y'all more content. We gonna break more shit down. This is just what I've been seeing as of late. You know what I'm saying? I seen the Errol Spence sparring clip today. I seen this Freddie Roach interview, and I've been seeing a lot of Manny Pacquiao little clips of him training. You know what I'm saying? I don't think Errol Spence is no form of fashion intimidated by that shit. You know what I'm saying? And Manny Pacquiao looks great. I can't knock him, man. The boy icon. I've been seeing fans and shit everywhere he fucking go. I've been hearing about the fans waiting on him outside the gym, waiting on outside his house, all type of shit. So the boy is Manny Pacquiao is the biggest star boxer. You know what I'm saying? Because he might even be bigger than Floyd Mayweather, but that's arguable. But Manny Pacquiao is more loved than Floyd Mayweather for sure. So he might just have more fans than Floyd. You know what I'm saying? This nigga got a whole country behind him. Global. You know what I'm saying? This shit huge, bro. This fight is huge. But with Freddie Roach saying that Keith Thurman is better than Earl, I just want y'all to disregard that shit, man. The man playing mental games, man. He playing mental games. Because if he feel like Keith Thurman, he gonna find out August 21st. But it is what it is, man. That's why I've been seeing it from these camps, man. I'm saying it again, man. Freddie Roach and Manny Pacquiao have been working on in-and-out movement. That's something they've been focusing on. Staying out the pocket. They don't want to be in the pocket too long because, you know, Errol Spence catch you in those pockets or catch you against the ropes. And he beat on. That's where you take damage and your energy level start dropping. You know what I'm saying? Because he tagging your body. Land in combinations because he don't throw combinations like Manny Pacquiao. Manny Pacquiao just explode with combinations off the gate. Errol Spence make sure he's more of an accurate puncher. When he throwing punches at you, he's hitting you. He's not missing. Manny Pacquiao misses some and lands some. So we gonna see the difference, man. Y'all hit that like button. Y'all smash that thumbs up button, man. And subscribe to the channel. You ain't subscribed already. And I'm out, y'all. Deuces.